Now, honestly, my thoughts for Legends of Tomorrow. I like it. It's not that great, but there are certain episodes I can enjoy for the story and some of the characters. And now that there's going to be that Fortnite crossover, part of me is saying, oh, I hope they make that joke about Brendan Ralph. Like, it would be funny if they just say, oh, you look like my cousin. You know, like a line like that, like a throwaway line, so he can kind of like portray, not like be that character, but that would be funny to see something like that, like a reference because Brendan Ralph played Superman in Superman Returns, and I think that would be kind of funny joke that they should do if in that Fortnite crossover, if Adam gets to see Supergirl. But minus that, honestly, I can't wait to see what else they do. It seems like Constantine might be saved by this universe, and I'm kind of happy to see that happening. So overall, that's my thoughts on that. Now, my thoughts on the new Spider-Man movie is more casting has been done. Now let's talk about the controversy. Zendaya as Mary Jane or Michelle. Honestly, I'm scared. I'm scared of her playing that role. It's not because you might be thinking, oh, you're just a racist. I'm not scared. The reason why I'm scared is because once I heard her name, I had to occasionally watch her new show to see if she's a good actor. And she's not that good. At all. She's a wooden, plain actress. She's not that, I'm not saying she's not a great actress. She's just a bland actress. And I'm afraid she'll bring that performance into the role of the character she is. That's the whole reason why I'm scared of her playing whatever character she's playing in that movie. It's like, I'm scared. And honestly, I hope they use Liz Allen as a character that they use for the relationships. Because then we get to see something that was handled like Spectacular Spider-Man. But honestly, that is how I feel about that. Now, am I hoping that the Fantastic Four rights will revert back to Marvel? Am I hoping? Yeah. Please. I want that to happen. I want that to happen. Because then we can get them done right finally. I've seen the Roger Corman movie. As much as you can see as much as a silly, stupid, cheesy movie that was made just to keep the rights, even though it was on a shoestring budget, it was still able to handle the characters in a simple light. They were still able to portray the characters right. And that was what I think I also liked about the 2000 series. Honestly, I like that. Those movies a little bit more, I mostly labeled those ones as guilty pleasures. Honestly, that's how I feel. I want them to be in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I'm hoping they get the rights back. It feels like Fox knows how to handle the X-Men universe better than the Fantastic Four universe. And that recent movie was the fourth attempt of trying to make the Fantastic Four as a viable film franchise. And it failed miserably. It's a god-awful piece of trash film that I just can't get behind. At all. But I can't wait to see what the Marvel Cinematic Universe is going to be doing. I can't wait to see Doctor Strange. Honestly, I'm probably not going to see it in theaters. I'm probably going to buy it on Blu-ray because I'm not hyped like how I was for Batman v Superman and Captain America. I'm wearing a Captain America shirt. Honestly, and that's all I feel like. The contract for Chris Evans playing Chris Evans' contract is almost going to be up for Captain America. And we do know in the comics, Bucky took up the mantle, then also Sam took up the mantle. So we're all left up in the interpretation, Bucky's character is still signed on for multiple Bourne projects. So is he going to be Captain America? Or are they going to kill all of Captain America? Or are they just going to write him out of the universe? Or just have him just be in the Avengers movies like they're doing with the character of Tony Stark now? But hey, open to the interpretation of what they want to do with that character for the future of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. His trilogy is just as good as Christopher Nolan Dark Knight trilogy. Overall, I think that's all I have to say as for now, like how I feel like a roundup for what's going to be happening in the near future. In the Marvel Netflix shows, I'm not sure. Like, I've occasionally seen, like, a few episodes of each so far, but I'm waiting. I'm waiting until they're all released so, like, then I can watch them all and get myself hyped up to watch the Defenders, you know, save myself up for that. But overall, I'm not going to talk about those shows, the shitty TV shows that they've done, like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is crap, Gotham is crap. You know, I feel like those shows they suck. They suck. They suck. Hard. And I can explain why those shows suck. Gotham sucks because it feels like it's trying to they're trying to set up the villains. They're trying to set up the Batman villains before Batman becomes Batman. Yeah, that's an interesting way to go, but you want to use the big ones? They're using the big characters. That's where it hurts. It's trying to be that's where it hurts me. It's trying to be an adaptation. It's trying to adapt the big villains of Batman. You know, if they use like smaller villains of the DC universe for the show, I think it could have been cool. If they used Court of Owls, that would have been cool. If they used Professor Pig, that would have been cool. If they used Calendar Man, that would have been cool. If they wanted to do a prequel before Batman, they just could have done an Alfred prequel series. You know, have him be an agent of some kind of organization he has to stop these criminals. And it would have been before his Butler days. I would have saw that. I would have freaking enjoyed seeing that more than anything else. But that's just my honest opinion on the matter. It's just that's what it is. I don't think it's all bullshit. It's just the fact of that the show feels like it's trying to be something it's not. And I know part of me saying, "Oh, well, you're just you're being blind. So you're a blind fanboy for this show." And that's how I feel about Agents of Shit. Agents of Shit is a shit show because it's trying to be a part of the cinematic universe, but it can't be. It's like it can't be a part of the cinematic universe, but it's a show that's supposed to be inside the universe. So it's like NCIS, but it's like NCIS meets Heroes. And really, you want to do that? You want to be a blend of all these other great sci-fi shows that are able to do concepts of superpowers and bad guys and all that stuff. Look at how Buffy was portrayed. Look how Angel was portrayed. Look at all those past shows. They're able to handle the story concept very well. And it's like adding all these elements to it to the show because, it has to be part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It can't tell its own interesting stories. It can't tell its own characters. It can't be its own version of something. If I were to be a writer for the show, my pitch would have been something different. Way different. It would be set in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but instead of following Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., it would follow workers from Damage Control. And they see that these superheroes are causing damage. And they want to... They could have done something like Damage Control, where they do it from the perspective of the workers from Damage Control. So then it can actually be literally a part of the cinematic universe. They have to clean up after the superhero battles. And you can see the aftershocks of how, like, the characters in their own lives and how they have small little connections to other characters in the universe. But, hell. Excuse me, but that's just that. Honestly, to tell you the truth. But that's just that. and how I feel about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. It just feels like it's trying too hard to add a lot of new elements. And when you add a lot of new elements in a show that's supposed to be a part of the cinematic universe, isn't that supposed to fall into the movies? And it feels like you really don't need to watch the show. You can just watch the movies. And that's what I do. I don't care for the TV shows. I've seen Agent Carter. I enjoyed Agent Carter. I'm sad that it's not going to continue on Netflix, but I would like to see them reuse the character, if it's possible, to do probably flashbacks. I know they probably could, but contract her in for another show. It's like I feel like pull her contract into something else. She could be like a reoccurring character for something else, or something like that, or reuse the actress or something. I don't know. But that's just my thoughts on everything so far as the status of comic book stuff. Live action is good, and the new Batman animated movie, that's just that's gonna be a superhero corner video, so don't expect me to talk about that now. That's my overall thoughts on everything, and I hope you guys enjoyed these 2 episodes of Spoiler Corner. Spoiler alert.